I feel like I've got some very beachy kind of Sophie Sheridan from Mamma Mia vibes going on right now, and I am not angry about it. Hey friends, what is up? It's me, Kat, and welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute since we've done a Q&A, so that's what we're gonna do today. I don't know, I just thought it would be fun to just kind of chill and hang out and catch up. These questions are going to be a mishmash of different things. I just said ask me anything, so it's probably going to be a combo of like personal questions and audition advice and Broadway questions. Who knows what else? I don't. We're gonna find out right now. I got all these questions off of Instagram, so if you want to participate in the next Q&A or just hang out with me on Instagram, you can follow me at Kath_Steele. I think I'm just gonna leave all the questions anonymous because a lot of them were requested to be anonymous, and then I don't know about the others. I feel like the assumption is just that it's anonymous, so that's how I'm gonna leave it. That was so many words. Question of the day is gonna be from one of you guys. We got a question right here asking, what are you immediately going to do once quarantine's over? I'm gonna answer that question, but I want you guys to answer that question too, so let me know in the comments down below. I was actually thinking about doing a whole video on just everything I want to do once things go a little more back to normal and everything's a little bit safer. Of course, seeing a show, seeing some live theater is at the absolute top of that list. I miss musicals so much. But aside from that, I just really miss my friends. I just want to have like a fun, chill night in. We can play some games, we can just talk and hang out, maybe go swimming. I just want to chill. I also really miss like going into restaurants and just kind of having the nice experience of going out for the evening. Can't wait to get my nails done. I finally had to take off my acrylics because it was bad. And now not having acrylics is the worst. Hey Kat, beside Midsommar, or Midsummer, do you have any other favorite horror movies? If you guys didn't know, I am obsessed with Midsommar. Midsummer, everyone has a different pronunciation for it. I have very strict criteria when it comes to scary movies. I can't deal with any kind of torture. I just don't like seeing people in pain. So like Saw, Hostel, stuff like that, not for me. A lot of the movies that I like that are considered horror movies, I don't really think are scary, like Midsommar. I really enjoyed Ready or Not. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that was a ton of fun. I love Get Out. Final Destination franchise was definitely a guilty pleasure of mine. I actually really enjoyed the reboot of Nightmare on Elm Street with Rooney Mara. Oh, I saw Happy Death Day like a couple weeks ago, and that movie was so fun. Again, definitely a movie that's not like scary, but it is categorized as a horror movie, but super fun and ridiculous. I also saw Happy Death Day 2U, cinematic masterpiece. What role would you want to play if you were cast in Mean Girls the Musical? Ooh, I'd say either Karen or Gretchen. What is your favorite nerd thing to talk about besides theater? I'd say TV. I'm very, very interested in like viewing the cinematography and the writing and analyzing. I'm currently watching Mad Men for the third or fourth watch through. I love Mad Men. It's probably, if I had to choose a favorite TV show, it would be Mad Men. And it's so much fun going back and just analyzing what makes that show so insanely brilliant. And I do that with a lot of different shows. Game of Thrones, Westworld, Arrested Development, Parks and Rec, The Office, Euphoria. What do you think is gonna happen with Broadway after quarantine, show closings, etc.? That's a great question. That's actually what today's video was going to be about. Like, I put all of my notes and all of my research together, and the video was just a bummer. We don't have a lot of confirmation on things just yet. So I just kind of figured, why bother? Like, we'll deal with this when we have concrete info. Why bother getting stressed out about things that we don't know the for sure outcome over? So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, and we're going to be okay. Is it okay to wear jeans to an audition? Depends on the audition, but yeah. Why haven't you done a Hadestown review? That is a great question. Why haven't I done a Hadestown review? I adored Hadestown. I'd probably put it in the top 5 best shows I've seen in my entire life. If you were to work backstage, what would you be doing? Costumes, lighting, and so on. I actually have worked backstage. I guess the most formal background I've had would be in like wig design and maintenance and application. That I actually did some internships and like studied under really, really incredible people. I was a working makeup artist for a while, so I know a little bit about that. I've done deck crew, I've done quick changes, I've done front of house staff. It's super neat. If you guys have never worked on a show, like not acting or performing, I would 10 out of 10 recommend it. Do you have a soundproofed room to practice in? And if you do, how did you do it? I don't. Sorry, mom and dad. Do you have any pets? No, I wish. Please do a closet clear out video or start a podcast like you said you would. With a bunch of exclamation marks. I know, I'm so sorry. Believe me, it is still definitely a thing that is in discussion. It's still something that I plan on doing. What it's come down to right now is figuring out what the format's going to be. Is it just going to be me? Am I gonna have co-hosts? Am I going to have guests? So I'm still lining up my ducks in a row, but the dream is to start that podcast because I would love to. Exclamation marks! Just gonna lean back on the bed like this, like very comfy, very, just so casual. Are there any musicians you're really enjoying outside of theater at the moment? Yes! You can't see it, but I just pointed my foot at the camera. I'd show you, but I don't want to be on YouTube or Foot Wiki. This is like kind of a newer development for me because growing up, I really only listened to show tunes. And recently I've been falling in love with like a lot of other styles of music and it's really cool. Lake Street Dive is my all-time favorite band. Lately I've been listening to a lot of Phineas. I've been checking out Sir Baby Girl and Betty Who. Dua Lipa's new album is A+. Billie Eilish, of course. And I really like Taylor Swift. Specifically, I really like Lover, her new album, or her newest album. I think the overall message and idea of being defined by what you love and like what brings you joy is such a nice sentiment. Pull up my Amazon music list, hang on. I'm currently listening to Ariana Grande. Let me know if you have any music recommendations. I'll check it out in the comments below. Bear pop opera versus bear not pop opera? Thank you. That is like my favorite question format I've ever received. Like, I'm not quite sure what you're asking, but I love it. They change a lot of stuff. They are like two completely different shows, two different time periods, new characters, new songs. How's The Closet doing? Not great. This happened yesterday. If you could only have one version of potatoes for the rest of your life, then which one? Hash browns, but like shredded hash browns. Favorite show during quarantine? I guess Mad Men. I'm actually almost done. I only have like a season and a half left. That show gets better every time. What's your worst audition story? I have a whole playlist of them. I'll link it down below. How do you do well on cold reads? I feel like I never have time to prepare and I never do well. What I do is that I make them not cold. If I'm auditioning for a musical or a play, I'll get a copy of the script. I'll find it online, I'll find it at the library, I'll ask my friends. I'll get a copy of the script and I'll read through the whole script and I'll check out what paragraphs or chunks I think that they might have me read at an audition. If you're auditioning for something like a film or a TV show or a brand new show, something where you truly cannot have anything other than a cold read, just go in with a good attitude, you know? They're not anticipating perfection. If they were, they would have given you the sides to work on. I'd also recommend practicing cold reads at home. Hi Kat, random question, but what is your dream car? Tesla Model X. Least favorite song from your favorite Broadway musical? I have a whole video on that. What are some qualities you love to see when working with another actor? Ooh, that's a great question. I like people who do the work, who show up prepared, who know what they want to accomplish in a scene, in a story, in a character arc. I love it when people are just as nerdy and committed to a project as I am. I also love people who listen and who are willing to play, and by that I mean people who are really in the moment in rehearsal, that they're willing to try new things. I love it when in a rehearsal room you're able to create the environment that it's safe to try something new, to make something, and that maybe the bit won't be as funny as you thought, but at least you tried. What cupcake flavor frosting included is the best? Vanilla cupcake with either like chocolate fudge frosting or like a thick cream cheese frosting. I didn't make callbacks, but all my friends did. They also tell me about their callbacks. How do I cope? I'm so sorry to hear that. That's always such an awkward, not fun thing to deal with. I would say right off the bat, you getting a callback isn't like some grand flag on your talent or who you are. It just means that the director doesn't need to see more stuff from you right now. And that's okay, because think about the millions of other auditions you're going to go on in your life, the tons and tons of callbacks you will be getting, and all of the awesome shows you're going to book. Don't freak out just because you didn't get a callback, because I promise you, you're still talented. That being said, it is still definitely difficult when your other friends get something that you want. I would say the best way to kind of look at it is to be happy for them. I know that that's way easier said than done, but that's kind of a mindset that I had to teach myself to growing up, because that was hard to watch sometimes. Thoughts on falsettos? The hardest and ugliest I've ever cried. never ugly cried so hard at a show. I'm doing great. Living my best life. Do you ever get recognized in public by your subscribers? Yes, and it is so fun. Bunch of Theater Thursday family members! Theater Thursday family! 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 Theater Thursday family into the world! It is my absolute favorite part of the job. So if you guys see me, like, come say hi. I would love to meet you. Maybe we don't hug right now, but I will 10 out of 10 say hi and give you an air high five, and we can be best friends forever, so. Yeah. Favorite places to buy clothing? I have no idea. I haven't shopped in such a long time. I don't even really know how to dress anymore. Like, this bralette is from Free People, it's cute. This shirt is my mother's from the 80s. What is fashion? I don't know. Let me know where you shop in the comments below because I need to shop. Favorite Animal Crossing villager on your island? This is the hard-hitting questions I was waiting for. The answer is Nana, the monkey. I love her. I love this little anxiety monkey because I too identify as an anxiety monkey. Is this a good time to announce that I'm making a gaming channel? Surprise. I think I might also do some giveaways on the gaming channel, question mark. Let me know if that's something you're into. If you were to describe yourself as a Muppet, which one would you pick? Beaker. Beep, 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 beep. If I know I won't get the part, should I still audition? Well, I'd say it depends on why you think you won't get the part. Is it because you think someone else will get it over you? Don't take yourself out of the running preemptively. Let the casting team decide if they think you're right or not. Did you ever think about getting into the film world? I'm a teen and I'm thinking about it. Yes, absolutely, you 100% should. I think as performers, it's really important to be versatile and just make yourself as hireable as possible. I've done a little bit of screen work. I've done some short films. I was a series lead on an independent show. I'm the host of a reality show that's kind of different, but it's still on camera. So we're 5 seasons deep into that. We're on hiatus right now, so I don't know what's gonna happen with that. When I went to college, I started studying musical theater, but ended up graduating with a television production degree. And I've also been able to work with some of the most incredible casting directors on the face of the planet. I will say something that I never even really considered about film work until I was doing it is how stressful it is and how technical it is. Obviously, theater and musical theater is very technical when it comes to singing or how you stand or like fight choreo, but I feel like a lot of that stuff is just kind of second nature to me, and also you have more time to rehearse it. On film, not as much. I feel like half the time that you're even on set, you're just trying to make sure that you're hitting your mark, that you're not missing your light, that you're not half an inch to the left and ruining the camera focus. It's very, very technical, even in auditioning for camera, like commercial auditioning, but I think it's fascinating and really cool, and if you have an interest in it, 10 out of 10 pursue it. I feel kind of dumb for asking this, but could you explain how the stage door works? Oh yeah, totally. And don't worry, don't feel dumb. That's why I started my channel, was to make sure that people don't feel dumb and that they can get the info they need. If we're talking about like a Broadway theater, there is physically a door that leads to backstage that the actors walk through. Right after the show, you go up to that door area, and usually it's barricaded, like they'll have security, they'll have lines, it'll be safe-ish, so you can go up behind the barricade and wait for any stars who want to come out and meet and greet, and you can meet them. It's not guaranteed. Not necessarily every cast member will come out. It's not like a separate ticketed event, like you just go and show up and it's fun. Just be respectful, listen to the security guard if there is one. Sometimes actors will come out and say that they're down to do autographs, but they don't want to do photos, or that they won't be talking because they're on vocal rest, which honestly I should be on right now because I'm straight up losing my voice from talking so much. Just be nice, be respectful, and have fun. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and read this username. Nathan the Water Bottle asks, who is your favorite water bottle? I would like to point out that Nathan the Water Bottle is not my account. I do not run it. Whoever runs it is superior to me. They are 20 times funnier than I will ever be. I love your guys' fan accounts, by the way. I don't know if I've said that recently, but let me just say, your edits, your art, your nice little community posts have been keeping me going during this crazy time. Like, it is so insanely sweet seeing the memes and the cute, nice, sweet things that you guys do. I appreciate it so much, and I love our community, and I love you guys, and I am so honored to be your friend. I think that is a perfect place to close out the Q&A. I hope you guys had fun hanging out with me today. Again, let me know what you want to do once quarantine is over in the comments down below. Also, subscribe to my gaming channel. I don't know if I've made it yet. Also, I have a vlog channel. It's really fun. I hope you guys are having a great day. I love you so, so much. Break a leg, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! I am so sweaty.